We've all seen this image, accompanied by the aphorism, work smarter, not harder. I've seen it on Facebook, in school, in blog posts, and even in ads. I've always sort of tacitly accepted it, maybe even agreed with it. After all, working hard is hard, and the idea of getting out of it by working smart feels great. It even gives me a little ego boost, like I'm part of some secret elite above the normal people. And then I saw this image, and I just laughed. And, like laughter is supposed to do, it made me reconsider my original position. So the aphorism tells me that I should avoid working harder and instead work smarter. It doesn't tell me how though, so I'll have to figure that out myself. So if my goal is to work smarter, then I'm probably going to need some knowledge to do that. Now knowledge can be gained in many ways, but you know what they say? Experience is the best teacher. Now experience is something that comes from doing things. A lot of things. I guess we can also call it working hard. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that what we're trying to avoid? So it turns out, it's actually impossible to work smarter without working hard first. In fact, working hard and working smart actually exist in a symbiotic relationship. Working hard gives knowledge and experience, enabling smarter work. Working smarter, on the other hand, makes hard work much more efficient. This creates a positive feedback loop, letting us spiral up in whatever it is we're working on. Now, if we try to cut out the hard work and only work smart, then the spiral is broken, and we just stagnate. No amount of working smart is going to enable me to do a shove it if I don't put in the time and effort to learn it. So the quote is wrong, but people still share it around all the time. It would seem that it appeals to that part of our brain that hates hard work, the part of our brain always looking for the path of least resistance. This probably made sense back in the Stone Age, when resources were scarce and spending too much energy might have meant getting mauled by a bear or dying of starvation. But now, we live in the information age, when resources are generally plentiful and the risk of dying is relatively much lower. The part of our brain that looks for the path of least resistance is now useful in a lot less situations, but it still continues to dominate our thought processes. And it is exactly this thought process that unscrupulous predators try to take advantage of. They sell you ideas of becoming wealthy or healthy by working smart and not working too hard. These get-rich-quick schemes or lose-weight-easily regimens never really work, of course. These people will just take your money and blame your failure on not following their plans closely enough. While I'm not going to name any examples, I will tell you that you should be very wary of people that say things like work smarter, not harder. Often, they're just taking advantage of our human weaknesses to make money off us. Perhaps these predators are part of the reason why this quote is so widespread in the first place. Now, of course, it is possible for hard work to bear no fruit if thought isn't put into the work process. The issue with the quote isn't the idea of working smart, it's the fact that it sees the idea of working hard in a bad light. While it might not always be pleasant, learning to like how to work hard is one of the most useful things in life. I've come to realize that everything in life that is valuable comes from hard work, whether it be friends, hobbies, job, family, and even relationships. All things of value come from hard work. After all, if I didn't put in the time and effort to maintain my relationships and build my skills, then I wouldn't really have much of any of these things. And until I have, I probably wouldn't see as important. So instead of work smarter, not harder, we should aim instead to work smarter and harder, especially when it comes to the things that really matter.